Hi everyone, this is part 2 of our How Do You Get Started on Social Media video. In today's video, we are going to be going through the top 5 platforms that NAR's Guide to Social Media has recommended will be beneficial to real estate agents in 2024. Let's hop into this. So the top 5 social media platforms that NAR's Guide to Social Media has recommended will be beneficial in 2024. We're going to be going through all 5 of these. We're going to be showing you what you should be posting as well as general tips that are specific to those platforms. First one that we're going to be covering is YouTube. Google is one of the biggest search engines, so it's kind of a given that this might be the biggest social media platform that is going to be beneficial to real estate agents in 2024. In my research, I've seen a lot of people thinking that YouTube is going to see a huge boom. It's obviously very popular already, but it's going to see even more of kind of viewership ramping up in 2024. So what should you be posting on YouTube? There's 2 options. So obviously there is what we've known for the longest time is our long form videos, this, for example. But what exactly should a real estate agent be posting? We can go into virtual tours of your houses that you have on, or listings that you have, interviews with our core services, asking them kind of, Prosperity Home Mortgage. You can do an interview about real estate mortgage rates. You can do anything from our property management, talking how that landscape is doing, going into Gibraltar Title. Anything that's going to probably provide some sort of value to your customer could be a good avenue to explore there. Service area highlights. This can be a really cool one if you want to highlight a small business that is perhaps on our AutoFlow lineup. That would be a really cool video idea that you could do, and it would probably get a little bit of collaboration efforts from the owner of that, and it shows that you're involved in your community. Who you are video. This one's good. So whenever you go to your page, you're going to see that you have a channel trailer. Whenever you set this up, this is a good opportunity to do a who you are video. Tell people, how long you've been in real estate, what company you're with, what areas that you specialize in, anything that is going to show people exactly what you are about. General tips for YouTube is going to be utilize thumbnails for your videos. There is a ton of research around YouTube. The YouTube face that you see often on videos, people, however they do it, I'll have a couple pop up on screen here for examples, but things like that are going to be pretty beneficial. There's opportunities to do these in Canva, I'm pretty sure, but those have shown results of where if you have a thumbnail like the ones I just showed, then those have an opportunity to be clicked on more. So that could be an avenue that you would want to explore and research further yourself. Second tip is use concise titles for your videos. They're going to give kind of a general overview of what they're about. It's going to also get the point across really quickly. People that are searching for something such as, how do I get started on social media, for example. It's going to be kind of some kind of keyword that they can hit. So just get straight to the point with your title. Don't flare it up or anything. It's going to be, better to include those keywords as well as just kind of getting that point across as soon as they read the title. Second platform that we're going to be covering is Facebook. So what exactly should you be posting to Facebook? There's a 3-piece formula to this, and I've talked a little bit about this more in the first part of this video. Having a good mix of content that is going to show you as a person rather than just your profession. It's always good to mix in that real estate content, but putting in something else such as like lifestyle, community, service area highlights, those are all going to be great. Those are all going to be great content. Another great thing for posting on Facebook is to post to your business page and then go into your personal page. So if you set up a Facebook business page, post on there and then go into your personal page and share from your business page to your personal page. This is going to be a great way to grow followers and people that want to visit your page. Don't do it for every single post, because obviously if your personal page, your partners or your friends or your grandmother is probably not going to want to be having real estate content shoved down their throat, but every once in a while is, it's fine. So just keep that in mind to kind of generate a little bit more growth for your business page. Share periodically to your personal page and get some extra eyes on it. General tips for the Facebook platform is going to be reply to all comments that you receive on your Facebook posts, whether positive or negative. A good practice of this is just spend 5 minutes a day doing this. Go through into your Meta Business Suite, and it can show you every single comment that you've received on your posts. Just take a second to reply to the positive ones and the negative ones. It's going to be very important that you are replying to these, because it shows that you are engaging with people. Like I said in the first part of this video, is that these platforms are for engaging. As much as they are for content posting, it is just as much for engaging with people and showing that you are willing to build up credibility and trust and interact with people on these platforms. So definitely spend some time each day replying to comments. Second tip for Facebook is build genuine connections on these platforms. Don't just go in with the singular goal of selling, because that's not going to formulate a good connection and trust with these people. If you're trying to actually connect with them and show them that you are willing to help them through their problems and provide them valuable services, then that's going to speak volumes rather than going in with this singular idea of selling. So just keep that in mind whenever you're interacting with people on this platform. The third platform that we're going to be covering here is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a more professional network, so it's going to be obviously different than other social media platforms, but it still has that base model of engaging with people. It's just you got to come at it from a different angle. This is your opportunity to show that you are a knowledgeable real estate agent in this industry, dispensing how you stay educated and things of that matter. So what should you be posting in that regard? You can be posting market updates. You can be posting how you're staying informed and educated. This can be an article you just read on something real estate related, or a certification that you just got, things of that nature. You can also be posting on the topic of articles. You can be posting your opinion on those. Obviously, stay away from the more controversial topics. In addition, we are in an election year. Stay away from political content in this matter. Don't go and try and dispense or debate with people on there, because it just doesn't look good. So stay away from that. General tips for LinkedIn is when you're connecting with someone, say it's another agent or somebody that you've met at a networking event, whenever you connect with them, send them, just a personal message. You have this option of sending a note. You'll see it whenever you try to connect with somebody. This is a good opportunity just to put your personal touch on something. It just kind of conveys that, you are trying to connect with them in a professional manner. It could be a memory that y'all shared at the networking event or something of that nature. I love your posts. Would love to get to know more about you. And just, it gives that nice touch whenever you're trying to connect with people. Fourth platform that we're going to be doing, and probably the one that you all are most active on, is Instagram. Obviously, this is something that we've been pushing really hard in the past year or so. It's been a process that we've gotten to be very efficient at. But as far as you on posting on Instagram, Reels and static images are going to be your bread and butter. Reels particularly because the platform obviously is still pushing video, and we've told you this numerous times that video is going to be a beneficial part to your real estate social media plan. But Reels specifically that showcase, again, that real estate content, your community content, your lifestyle content, again, hammering that line that people want to know you as a person, not your profession. So mix in that good content. Static posts are good too, so that you can mix in with that kind of three general topics that we talk about. It's just kind of shows that you're taking a break it's more so for your sanity, because video editing can be daunting and things of that nature. But static images are a great way to still show that lifestyle, community, service area highlights, real estate content. So it's good to mix in those every now and then. But obviously, find that mix that works best for you. Again, like we said in the first part, post what you're comfortable with, and as you become more comfortable and more efficient, grow up your scale. All right, general tips for Instagram. Your first one is going to be put your mobile contact card in your bio. This is something that you have exclusive access to through your intranet, your Reliance platform that you can do. We have a video on that coming soon if it has not already been posted yet. But putting your mobile contact card in there is going to be a great way for people to be tracked to your website, your phone number, your email, other social media platforms that you are on. It's just a good opportunity to have a hub of links that people can learn more about you outside of your Instagram profile. Let's talk about stories versus posts. Stories, think of those as an idea that your journey that you're sharing with somebody in real time. Say this is you setting up for an open house. You can share a story of like, okay, got here, okay, now I'm going inside, now I'm setting up, now I'm putting all the food out, now my guests are here, people that I'm interacting with, and then cleaning up afterwards, locking up in a lockbox and heading out. Just providing those kind of cool, showing you the journey of how I do an open house can be an interesting caveat and a good mix-up of the content that you're posting. Whereas, your posts are the kind of one-offs that you can do. So you're showcasing a period of time rather than an entire journey. So your final tip for Instagram is use captions on the videos that you're posting, because one thing that you will notice, and what research has said, is that 92% of videos on Instagram are viewed on mute. This is just because where people are watching them, if they're in a public area, obviously they don't want to be blasting out audio on their phone because they want to be respectful. But just having captions on your phone is going to be good in case you are in fact trying to put out a value-based piece of content. They can still get that value piece that you're trying to convey to them through the captions that they can read. So that's just a good tip to always have. There's definitely services that you can use that auto-generate captions. Just whenever you do that, make sure that they are in fact correct, because there's some that mix up words, or however you pronunciate a word, it might think of something different. So just whenever you do these auto-generated captions through the app or other service, just make sure they're correct. The fifth and final platform that we're going to be covering for this video is TikTok. Obviously, TikTok has taken the world by storm over the past several years, and it has, obviously also produced a lot of controversy. But whatever your opinion on it, I still think it's a very valuable social media platform to be on, and it's still a place for you to gain reach for clients that are potentially going to be looking for a home to buy. So what exactly should you be posting on TikTok? It's kind of going to be the same as Instagram, a good mix of those lifestyle, community, service area highlights, but you can kind of put a different spin on it, because TikTok is only video. There is the opportunity to post static images, but you're not really going to gain any benefit out of those unless you come up with some super creative idea. That's up to you, but video is going to prevail on this big time because it is a video platform. Showcase properties that you have, do a walkthrough and put it to some music, and that's something simple that can most likely gain a lot of views. Educate your audience. If you want to kind of take a funnier spin on it or a more laid back stance on a piece of real estate content that's hitting the market, you can. It's obviously, TikTok is obviously less professional than LinkedIn, so if you want to take a LinkedIn post that you did where you have a more professional take on something, take that thing to TikTok as well and just kind of ramp back the professionalism on it and just kind of take a more relaxed view on it. So educating your audience can still benefit from a video platform like TikTok. General tips for TikTok. This one's going to go for other video platform or other platforms that you can post video on, is be careful about copyrighted music. If you use it, you can get solicited to take that video down, or your video might get muted. And it's not just the music that gets muted, it's your entire video. So if you have a really good post that's getting a lot of likes, and because you use copyrighted music it gets muted, then now your value base is no longer there, and you've just lost all this content. Second and final tip for this platform, like I said earlier, this is a very trend-based platform. So this is a great place to lean into some trends. I will say caution against doing entire videos, like your entire video base on TikTok is all trends. I would say caution against that, because it's tough to trend chase, if you want to call it that. It's like I said, very fast paced, and you can just waste a lot of time on it. Overall, authenticity is going to prevail on all of these platforms, so you can lean into some of the trends, and it's fun to have those one-off videos, but don't let that be your entire social strategy on TikTok. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video. We have just gone through all 5 platforms that NAR is suggesting will be beneficial to real estate agents in 2024. We are running our Do More in 24 campaign right now, and it has been such a fun experience to do this with all of our other content that we've been putting out, and this is going to be adding on additional benefit to what we're putting out with that. So if you are curious about other videos that we have put out, feel free to explore all of our channels that we have. You can go to our YouTube channel right now, click the link below, and it'll take you straight there. You can figure out our Instagram, Facebook, and other platforms that we are on. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you.